And the mic's on. Hello!
Hi!
Hello, little webcam. We have to use a little webcam for live streaming, so hope the quality's alright. Hope you can hear us, hope you can see us. How's it going? Today, we are doing something a bit different, and we've done just a couple of live streams, so it's still a bit nervous.
A little
Check
bit.
it out.
A little bit. We still have our tea, though. If you haven't got tea, do go and grab tea.
Tea. Waitrose? Kenyan something? Anyway.
Could be. I think it might be.
So thanks very much for joining us today. You may be watching us right now live or a bit later. If it's a bit later, we're still going to be working on this track. So we are revealing a bit of a track we've been putting together for quite some weeks. It's a bit crazy. We'll chat through what it's about and show some of this. We're going to show how it's put together at the moment, ask for some feedback and tips if there's anyone from, say, the Waves audiophile Facebook group where I posted. I thought that might be a good idea. There's a loud cat in the background.
The cat is trying to use the amp as a scratching post.
It's working. Okay, so yes, we just wanted to chat to some peeps and see if anyone had any thoughts, what you make of this track. It's pretty cool. We're going to be working on it tonight anyway, and thought, why not do this as opposed to another video? So if you're seeing this for the first time, we're called Boxtape. We're a band, just the two of us. We make music, write music, we release music all the time. We do YouTube as well, so a couple of videos a week. This week it's a live stream and a video, but usually it's two videos. We do vlogs, originals, covers, blah 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 blah, tips and stuff like that. If you're a musician or someone interested in making music in any form, we hope to be the channel for you. Anyway, sales pitch. So
That's good.
what we've got is a track that we're working on, and it is called
Kawaii Bento Octopus Sausage.
So you want to talk through that?
Okay. Right, so basically I am a fan of all things Japanese, Japanese culture, Japanese food, everything. And obviously a big part of Japanese culture is kawaii stuff. And I have to give a shout out to the shop where I saw this, which inspired the whole track and song. Basically there's a shop called Tofu Cute, and I think they're based in Portsmouth. And sometimes they have like pop-up shops in Covent Garden and stuff.
Oh my god!
Look at this! How could you not love this? And on this website they have a little keyring or a little toy which is called Kawaii Bento Octopus Sausage. And I just thought that was the best combination of words in sequence ever, and I was like, I have to write a song with those words in that order.
Yeah. Who knows where inspiration will come from?
Yeah, I don't know why, but this is the song. It exists now.
Yeah, so it's our take on. We watch a bit of anime as well. Working through Naruto Shippuden at the moment. I should be embarrassed perhaps, but I'm kind of not. It's really good. And there's loads of animes have sort of over the top a certain style of production, dancey stuff, guitar-y stuff, seem to layer up to the nth degree. Now we're not going to be able to recreate that. We are semi-pro peeps, but we really like, I mean, we both got a background in sort of, well, like, we've got tastes in dancey trancey stuff. Yeah, playing WoW for hours on end, farming to like
all sorts of random trance mixes and things.
Anyway, a bit more background. So at the moment, Boxtape is like indie pop, folk, dream pop, that kind of thing.
Yes.
So acoustic guitar, including percussive and singing. Me on electric guitar, doing backing vocals, learning to sing. And we've got one of these, synth, Roland JDXI specifically, that we use, and we do production in Pro Toolsy stuff, that kind of thing. Anyway, before that we were in another band called Hand, and that was like a prog metal band. So we got the guitar stuff going on, really like over the top, palm muty, riffage. And so why not? We thought push our boundaries and put together a track which is heavy synthy, bit dancey, trancey. So this is the first time we've kind of done anything like this, I think.
Oh, for this kind of band.
Yeah.
It's a little bit out there for this band.
Yeah, I might just adjust the gain there. Turn the microphone gain down. So we're using something called OBS Studio for live stream. It's got a certain amount of audio filters, but yeah, not sure if it's working. Hopefully you can hear us. Okay, what I'm going to do... Turn down the speakers here. What we'd like to do is introduce you to the track, the different components of it, play through, and then see what's next. So Kat hasn't heard this mix quite.
No.
I've spent a bit of time working on it.
Obviously I've heard the song because
Kat wrote the song.
I wrote most of
what's the
parts.
history? So how do we put together a song? You jotted some stuff down. So
I had the initial idea for what the song was going to be, and I knew that I wanted it to be quite quick, dancey, kind of J-pop inspired. So I did a load of research on like chord progressions for J-pop and different things, and then basically just spent like an afternoon playing with the JDXI, coming up with drum beats, coming up with synth stuff, and then came up with like a bit of a verse and a bit of a chorus, and then we arranged it in Pro Tools, and then I came up with like basically I wrote all the lyrics and then arranged it with the synthy bits that I had worked on, and then after that Kieran did all the guitar, because I had ideas for what the guitar was going to do while I was writing all the synth stuff, and then Kieran put all the guitar over the top, and then here we kind of are.
Yeah. So I don't know the best way of introducing these parts. Perhaps I'll chat through and do it with the mic, so the mic's going to... Let's try some stuff. Let's play through. So if I want... Stop the background music is our tracks. So cool, let's have a look. So basically what we've got is separate tracks for each of the percussion parts, drum parts from the JDXI. So we've broken out kick, snare, some hats, shakers, but general percussion. There's a stereo bassy thing going on, and there's a pad, arp, so arpeggio, and a lead section. So that's all from the JDXI, and the reason for splitting it out is of course so we can mix and layer effects and do used to one monitor stuff up with. Anyway, so this is our take on mixing. So for the kick, for example, I'm not going to go through every channel, but we need to bring the level up. I think the output level of the JDXI and the input gain. Got a gate on the kick, so for some reason, unfortunately, we've got a bit of reverb on all the drums on the drum kit.
Yeah.
Coming out of this thing.
That's probably my fault.
Just the way it goes. So we're gating that off because if reverb on a kick, I don't know. We did this. So scooping out some of the mids. There's also a hell of a lot of high-end information on the kick. Let me play some freaking music. I say I won't do this for every track, but let's. Douche. So yeah, do MIDI. We took some out. Actual bit of bass enhancer here. So this is the thing. It's quite a. Let's do the completely raw. It's all right. It's all right, but not quite powerful enough. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you're an EDM guy, girl, playing something that. Please let me learn through the comments. Anyway, so we've got a gate to get rid of the reverb. We've got an EQ to scoop out some of the mids. There is a bit of bass boost there, and there's an enhancer, and there's this donking 6 decibel boost around 50, because there's really not much else bass-wise going on in the track. And then there's a compressor. So it's the H comp, which is pretty cool, with the punch up, so that it's got that little burst at the beginning of each. Douche. Right, innit? Okay, so I'll build the track up just in little bits. So we'll have kick, snare. So snare, again we've got a gate on that because there was a lot of reverb and I didn't really like it, but then we do add that back on, a gated reverb because it's kind of 80s over the top sound. With our verb there, and again we're scooping out some of the mids because it was too much. Anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. A key thing that I wanted to try with this track was ducking the bass. I'll just play it. Now I'm pretty happy with that. So that's SL comp. So there's a bit of weird variation with this one. There's some pretty heavy processing. I'll show you the stereo bass in itself. There's quite a difference in levels. So I'm using SSL comp, nice and slow, just to basically auto level. There's a swing of maybe 5-6 decibels. Pro Q2. So this is one of those tilt shelf. Yeah. So bass up, highs down. Because it's a bass, it should be bassy. Sounds a bit over the top until you get the ducking in. Doesn't necessarily always go right back up to the peak. One of these, and the decapitator's after the ducking, so actually it gets more distorted as it comes back up rather than the distort. And there's a Pro Q just to get rid of some of that high, and that's that. Anyway, that was pretty fun. I'll just show. Sorry, hit the mic. The rest of this arrangement of percussion. And again, scooping out a fair few bits of the mids to leave room for the rest of the arrangement. I think that kind of. Some other bits and pieces. There's some automation on the hats here in, I guess, the bridgy bit. The bridgy bit has guitar solo. So there's some pretty cool guitar. Shall we listen to the track? Enough matter about this. We'll deal without the vocal first. then obviously there's some vocals at the end. So that was the track, sans vocals. So at the moment the vocals are scratch vocals. These are the parts which have got sort of some kind of final recording and rough mixing. So the guitar isn't edited. Excuse me. The solo, a couple of bends weren't quite right there, and the bit of background noise. But we'll get that sorted. The guitar is just DI straight into the interface here, and then using Amplitude lead solo patch, and that's kind of it. I've got some doubles and some delay sends, the doubler rather, the Waves Doubler 2, which is cool but not required because we actually did the double tracking. So there's two guitars there. It's so simple. Actually, so this is the first time I've used camera only. This guitar, a Schecter Hellraiser, which is my old metally guitar from the prog metal band, and haven't used it in probably a couple of years.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so much easier to play than the PRS thing for anything remotely chuggy, shreddy, and it's got those EMG pickups, which are lovely. But yeah, straight into Amplitude here. There was actually a gate beforehand because noise, obviously. But yeah, doesn't that sound cool? I mean, really chunky. And then there's a double tracked little riffy bits like. So there's no EQ, there's no compression on that other than what's in Amplitude. And it kind of goes. Anyway, so one question I've got, if there's anyone knowledgeable on the stream or watching this afterwards, I'm ducking the bass to the kick, and I think I've got it nice and rhythmic. Do I want to duck it to the snare as well? Now, actually, the snare's on the offbeats anyway, isn't it? Do I want to duck anything else to anything else, or is it simply a case of kick and bass to make that meld? I don't know. I'm just going on random bits of internet advice. Yes. Okay, let's hear some vocal. So we've got some heavily processed. This is yours truly.
Kawaii, bento, activate sausage.
Heavily processed. Let's see how we did that. Actually, that's pretty cool.
Kawaii, bento.
So we've got a pitch 2 plugin and then a compressor. So it's shifted up probably an octave, and then a compressor, and then another compressor just to really ram it, and then the doubler, which here's what the doubler does.
Kawaii, bento, kawaii, bento.
Yeah, lovely. And then there's this kind of craziness.
Kawaii, bento, activate sausage.
And it just kind of fits in. This is normal to us now. We've heard that so many times.
Yeah, this is perfectly acceptable.
Yeah. And then Kat laid down, I think, sitting here with this mic one day, some spoken word bits and some verse and chorus.
Yeah.
Completely unedited, completely unprepared, but let's have a listen. So we're just going to play the track again, and we'll see how it goes.
Kawaii, bento, activate sausage.
Quiet guy is listening to his hi-fi, he's hungry for a pork pie, we're clipping his bonsai. Never quite satisfied, but true as a cock as he feels it's his destiny to always smell a bit garlicky. Bento not easy to grow, you won't find it in a meadow underneath the rainbow. Maybe the work of the UFO will cross my wooden duo, but who really cares as long as it's shaped as a doggo? It's not related to the platypus, but it's 10 times more cacophonous and thunderous. And you'd need a compass to find one with a blunderbuss that's shooting a Tyrannosaurus Rex. But really, would you like to hear about the sausages? Sausages, you find them in the fridge, goes well with cabbage, spinach, sandwiches. Not good for playing cribbage, making fragile, using as a bandage. You get the message, all these words they rhyme with kawaii, bento, octopus, sausage, kawaii, bento, octopus, sausage, kawaii, bento, octopus, sausage. Sausage. bento octopus sausage. Kawaii bento octopus sausage.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, the vocals. Which mic were they recorded on? Could it be just this one?
I think I'm pretty much just had this here, and I was just like
sitting at the desk,
sitting and reading, and just like trying to sing.
Yeah.
things.
So there's some resonances there. It wants a little bit of, a bit of compression. But it needs some mixing to sit in a bit better. Might try and make it a bit sort of over the top, polished productions.
Mm.
Yeah.
And probably, are we going to re-record all the vocals?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that today.
Yeah. So after we've done this, we're going to re-record everything.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, excuse me. Song structure wise, a little bit of an intro. So we tempt you with a bit of the chorus. That's the first.
Why guys listen to his
Then there's the intro. Then you know that's coming. Another verse, another chorus, and then the bridge. You might have noticed the hat there with like a lo-fi effect automation. Pretty cool.
Nice.
And if we had some random bits of synth and stuff. Hello. Yeah, I was kind of happy with that. The lo-fi effect on the hat, at least, kind of video gamey. That's the point. It's supposed to be boppy, dancey, nice and quick, and super silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the JDXI stuff. There's a pad. Pretty subtle, and then an arpeggio. And actually, what I've got is the H delay, sending that to another channel, so it's like panned right, and then there's a octave up to the hand left. And then again, you can see the threshold for the stereo bass stereo bass is mated, so there's less ducking because there's a bit of staccato on it. So. Yeah, so there's a few little tricks. So, what does the title of this thing say? Mixing and production, kawaii J-pop inspired synth craziness. So, kawaii J-pop, I think. Mixing and production. Kind of talked a bit about it.
Mm-hmm.
Questions though. I'm hoping someone watches help, but this is a weird thing because we're putting out video, kind of like a cry for help. We ain't done this before. Seriously, if anyone has any ideas, thoughts, suggestions, it could be scrap that kick. It's shite.
Make a new one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Thing is, I guess our dancey trance is like a decade old, 2 decades old or something.
Yeah.
I've lost my earring.
Okay.
My haircut earlier, and I've lost my earring.
Oh dear.
Shit. Earring. There's our background. So, what are we going to do next? No one is here at the moment asking a specific question, giving a specific advice.
No.
Feel free to ask a specific question. Give specific. I guess a preview of the track is pretty tasty. I hope you it.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is we're going to re-record the vocal.
Yep.
So we do it proper. This is typically how we build tracks nowadays. We have an idea, jot it down, use Pro Tools as like a scratch pad.
Yep.
Then you can move sections around, change tempos, drop things in, and then worry about how to. So basically, do the arrangement, worry about how to play it live later. This one, I don't know. This is the first one where I don't know.
This one I don't think is remotely possible with a live setup as our live setup is now. I mean, we have the JDXI, but there's like so much going on and different things. Like, you'd almost want it on a backing track and then play along guitar and stuff with backing track.
We're kind of sticklers for not liking the bands that turn up and press play.
Yeah.
Press play and then play to what was just like a backing seat.
Yeah.
And you get a lot, actually, in the old band, the prog metal band. We were sometimes grouped into the category of femme metal, female fronted metal. That being the
I'm sorry about
lead lady.
Yeah.
Front woman. And you get a whole load of bands, symphonic metal, symphonic femme metal, all that stuff. And they turn up and they press play, and like the Terminator or whatever theme tune plays, and then they're like jug jug, and it's all strings, it's all over the top, and it's just a bit disheartening.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's how they want to do it. But just our view on it is, if you're going to do all that stuff live, it should mainly be live, even if you've just got a keyboard player doing strings.
Or at least put some willy into it. They kind of press play and.
I mean, not all those type bands do that.
Why am I hating?
It was just.
They're playing gigs. They're doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Shut up.
It was just. We would prefer to do stuff live rather than put stuff on backing tracks. Is our point. So this kind of song is purely for the fun of writing this type of song.
Yeah.
And.
So, yeah, we're doing a video for it
bringing
as well.
people some joy, and you're probably wondering what the hell kind of video could we do for this?
We are doing a video, so today is Wednesday.
It is, yes.
Tomorrow is Thursday.
It is.
And then the day after that is Friday, and Friday we're releasing the video for this. So we've got to re-record this, edit, mix, get it all done.
By Friday.
Yep, great fun. And in the meantime, Kat's going to be working, so I'm going to be doing some mixing production. So leave those comments, please. Need your help. And in the meantime, Kat's going to be working on the video, and tell us about the footage.
The footage, right. So, originally I had an idea in my head for a video for this, which was really in-depth and would take like a lot of preparation, where basically in the lyrics and everything I reference lots of different things. So the idea would be I would be standing there singing at the camera, and then all these different things would come flying in off screen, or somebody would throw them to me, or somebody would come in and
recreate. Got some shit.
Okay. So I'm like singing, and then all of a sudden, la 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 la. Oh look, a cute little hamster thing pops up, and then you go on to the next line, and then ba 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 ba. What was that? Oh look, a cute little cat thing pops up.
Barely in focus. Oh, we've changed the focus.
That's
Blurry
why.
cat.
Yeah. And that was the original idea, but it would need like a studio and loads and loads and loads of props and all sorts of different things, and probably somebody who knows what they're doing with a camera and making music videos more than we do, to pull it off and it not be terrible. So we decided not to do that, and we decided to do what Kieran's going to show you.
Hyper Japan.
Which is Hyper Japan.
So I've been to Hyper Japan before. It's a
oh, sorry,
it's like a convention thing. Sci-fi. Wait, Baimon Sci-Fi Con. I love that Simpsons. It's a convention, Japanese culture, and to get the crowds, it's modern Japanese culture. It's kawaii culture, and it's all the cool things. It's all the tofu cutes.
Yeah.
That stuff. There's a ramen experience now. I was going to this. See the ramen. Oh, bloody ramen. I was going to this, and on the train up, got a migraine. And if there's any, thank you. If there's any migraine sufferers out there, I feel for you. Physical pain is not one of my strong points. I can't endure it very much, and didn't fancy the idea of a nice loud. There are furries there.
Yeah.
Jeez. I couldn't endure it, so I had to come home. But Kat still went. Excellent footage.
Yeah.
So we've got some footage. We've got cosplayers. We've got lantern shows. We've got probably tasty food.
We've got a little bit of food. We've got kawaii stalls. We've got some. It wasn't sumo. What was it? Shinkendo happenings. That's happening. There was a few bands in that Hyper Japan. So like you could go to a gig at this show. Which is cool. Yep, there we go.
So who was that?
That was Mutant Monster, and they were an all-female punk band. I've got some very cool footage of them because I thought that would kind of work with the kind of more rockier track.
That was probably effing loud. I just saw the meter go. Sorry.
So yeah, lots of footage of lots of different Japanese things, basically. But yeah, very cool day, and hopefully he's going to make a very nice video.
Yeah.
I say hopefully because I haven't made it yet.
Cool. So yeah, production ideas. I mean, what do you think? So that's the first time you've heard it with these tweaks. So now we're having to turn it down so the mic doesn't. But we need to next live stream. Yeah, I guess. But don't you think that guitar sounds pretty awesome? Let me mute our mic for a second. Just play this at a bit more volume. That's picking up.
Bento not easy to grow, you won't find it in a...
Okay, hearing that a bit louder, that vocal's a little loud. Probably screaming at us then. Yeah, pretty cool. I mean, the guitar, when it's been re-recorded, so the first one I just laid down, did a doubler, it was okay, but that one, like, proper chuggy.
No, I think guitar's fine. I think pretty much most of it's fine. I think it's just getting the vocals done and all the vocal layers the right levels.
And blended in.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the main thing, really. But everything else, I think,
okay, I'm going to do
it's pretty good.
I'm going to do a quick before and after in terms of the JDXI, the main rhythm, without process. Don't ask me why. Well, I do, because it's like, I think I've done quite a lot to it, and I just check that it has a vibe. That's the thing with doing demos, isn't it? You get something down, it sounds really cool, then perhaps you re-record it, perhaps you mix it, perhaps you do something, oh, I meant to use this bass for that, and then it's lost some magic. Anyway, let's have a listen to the before. And then I'll there's like less to it, but it's making a load of room for everything else. Obviously, when you add the stereo bass. And I turned the limiter off, multi-band limiter. Hey, are we coming out? Did I? Was I coming out? I hope you can hear me. Ah, right. Yeah. Insane, isn't it? Cool. Right. Anything we should talk about? What else is going on? We've just taken delivery of a Zoom H5 recorder because we're going to do some vlogs. You should have watched Kat's vlog last week. Yeah. This time last week. We're going to do some more vlogs, and it can be a pain with the camera we've got and the sound of the autofocus and the lapel mics and so on. So we've got a little recorder. We are writing other songs. We have a date in the diary for our next big professional music video with the services of revealing
Mr. Adam Fitch.
Ding.
If you've seen our first professional music video, which was Fancy Objects, you will know his work because he also did that one.
Yeah. And
we had a lovely day filming and talking about cats and eating Victoria Sponge. And that's all you really want, really,
good
from
cake.
A music video objects. Professional.
We come up first with Fancy Objects. Yeah.
This one.
And I don't need your fancy shit. Got 6 strings and a plastic pick.
Memories.
Looking moody in an antique shop. Marvellous.
Anyway, that man knows how to do grading and do shot composition stuff. We are mere amateurs.
We are.
So yeah, it's called Shipwreck Off the Coast. The next track we're doing a big professional video. That'll be our second professional video. Obviously we've got like, I don't know, 50, 60. I don't know how many videos have we got.
I have no idea.
We've got a load of videos we've done ourselves. Create Studio. Hey, I'm going to show you the screen. OBS Studio, little playlist thing. Videos we've got. Even going to show us.
Don't. Video 61.
61. Okay, we've done 61 videos, and they're all ours, with the exception of Fancy Objects one.
Yeah.
We're really good to work with Adam, actually. Very knowledgeable, friendly. All the good things. Highly recommend him. Yeah, so we're going to do that December the something.
Not this weekend coming, the weekend after. So very soon.
Yeah, we don't even know if we're going to be in the video. It's going to be a good video. Yeah. Maybe there'll be Victoria Sponges.
It might be.
What else we got going on? So yeah, Friday there'll be this one released in full, and you'll hear the outcome of the fruits of our.
Yeah.
Yeah. There may be a new band member we're announcing.
It may be, yes. Yeah. Ponder on that.
Keep your guess in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I think that's about it. Is that about it?
The tree. Yeah. So I guess we might wrap it up there. If you have any suggestions, questions, comments, anything to do with this track, do let us know.
Yep.
Seek your feedback, advice, and potentially incredibly harsh comments. What the fuck are you doing?
Yes. What is this? Have you gone mad?
Yeah, that's still very welcome.
Yeah.
Do you know what? We are yet, as a YouTube channel, to have a hateful trolling comment.
But we did have a few trolling. Do you remember?
Really?
Yeah. But it wasn't hateful.
What was it?
It was sexual. Put it that way.
Really?
Yeah, do you not remember?
Have I repressed it?
You might have done.
Right. Okay, well that's not so good.
But we're yet to have hateful, so you know.
Yeah, there we are. So we're looking out for our first troll, and we'll send them a T-shirt. Actually, no, don't want to encourage it. Don't encourage it. No. But anyway, thanks very much. So, thank you for joining us. Hope it was good fun. It's kind of good fun to do these live streams. It's something a bit different. I have to think on our feet. I feel like I have to keep talking without interruption. Blah 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 blah. But no, good fun. Hoping it's a way that we can communicate a bit more rapidly, because obviously the videos take like to do. So, but done with it.
Yeah.
We do videos regularly, as I said. Please consider subscribing. Our main thing we're trying to do in life is get YouTube subscribers for Boxtape, because we are enthusiastic. Obviously, we like music. We want to talk to people. We want to help people, spread the love. What fun it is to sit down most evening, write music, come up with ideas, share it with peeps, get some feedback, hopefully. So yes, if you want to join us on that, please subscribe. This will appear as a video on YouTube, so if you do the like thing, that's cool. Something I haven't really seen, I've never really done, is share YouTube videos. Does that work? Are we supposed to say please share the videos?
I don't know.
Feel free. Perhaps someone will find this interesting. If you know someone who knows what they're talking about production, or if you're that person, of course, you can just answer. But if you forward it to someone that might be able to help us, that would be great. Cool. And don't forget, there's a poll.
There was.
So we did, a load of our subscribers came about as a result of us giving away some free pedal goodness.
Yeah.
And they found us that way, and they stuck around. So thank you very much if you're one of those people. We're going to do another competition.
Yep.
There's a poll.
There was.
You can
so on the vlog video that we mentioned previously, which was not the last video before, there is a link in the description to a poll where you can basically pick what you would like us to give away
for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, when I saw it after about a week, top one was a gig from your favourite band, Winky Face.
Yeah.
Now that's kind of hard to do over the internet, although live stream.
Yep.
We have equipment.
Or you know,
if yeah. Do you want some free actual shit? Maybe?
Well, my thought
was
for current subscribers we could give away a gig. However, we do that, and then for new subscribers we could give away free shit.
Yeah.
So we could buy a nice bit of gear and give it away for Christmas. I don't know.
Yeah. So let's know.
Still thinking.
Yeah. you won't have to be a new subscriber. You don't have to wait for that. It's just you have to be subscribed to get an entry to that competition. We're going to do it for Christmas. It's a Christmas compo. Don't know when exactly, but subscribe and hang around, and you'll find out. Cool. Shall we leave it at that?
I think that's it.
We're going to record some vocals.
Yep.
The way we do that is back there. I'm going to pick you up.
Meow.
Quick studio tour. It's working. So up there, then this is hard. In the centre is our boom stand. It's actually got a GoPro attached to it, but we have an SM7B microphone, our mic of choice, and me say you guys you need that mic. We're going to swing it around. We've got pop filter. Do it into Pro Tools, lay it down, and we'll see what happens. I guess if you're watching this video, you might know how vocals are recorded.
Stop talking. It's okay. We're done.
I can stop talking now. It'll end the stream. Okay. Cool. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for joining us. Have a nice evening.
Yep.
And stay safe, kids. We'll see you later.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 These films that are helping me succeed, specifically 3. His character